welcome. It's Tuesday here at Distribution Bar, presented by Dead Froggy Productions. I am Jarrett Florea.
I'm Albert Moreno.
And we are Toadally Croakin. Woo! So, me and Albert, we are still trying to figure out what we're doing exactly with the format of this podcast, right?
It'll take a while.
Yeah, so every episode we're going to try throwing some new shit at the wall. So we decided we're going to start out this episode and probably future episodes with a brand new joke each. We decided to pick a topic. We picked frogs for this one. It's appropriate for Totally Joking or Toadally Croakin. And I think at the end of the episode, we'll probably pick a new topic for next week. So then you'll be looking forward to whatever new joke you write next week. And we actually have two guests today. They'll be writing new frog joke and present it when we introduce them on. Albert, would you like to do your frog joke first, or would you like me to go first?
I'll go first, actually.
I gotta grab my notebook anyway. So do your joke.
All right, you guys. I have a lot of opinions about frogs. So if any of this offends you, just understand that I am totally joking. And if you are feeling froggy, then please jump off a cliff. You know, it's gotta suck being a frog, never being able to brag about getting your girl wet. Frogs actually have excellent night vision, so they know exactly who stole their bike. Let's see. The position of the frog eyes give it almost a 180 point of view. So they know exactly who stole their bike. Frogs can hold their breath for up to 4 to 7 hours. As a matter of fact, many frogs have actually died holding their breath, waiting for the Epstein files to drop. Frogs, ain't it funny how the prettiest ones are the most toxic? Kind of reminds me of women. All right, that is my frog jokes.
Man, fucking Albert came up with the fucking frog joke after frog joke. I should have, I at least got two. I got two in here. And actually, the ending of what you talked about, the toxic shit,
yeah.
I think being poisonous is the ultimate evolutionary trait. Like, you don't need any other evolutionary trait once you become poisonous to ingest. Like, the pumpkin toadlet is one of the world's smallest amphibians. It can actually fit on your thumbnail. It's like less than an inch big. And they're very, very poisonous. They actually are super terribly evolutionized beyond the fact that they're poisonous. They're so small that the fluid in their ear that helps them balance is not enough. So when they jump, they just go stiff, paralyzed in the air and fall on their back, never landing on their feet. Maybe that's the reason why we don't see many little people gymnastics. Little people gymnastics. Just fucking paralyzed midair. Yeah, to springboard fucking. But no, it's crazy. They're so small. Actually, they can't even hear their own mating call because they're nearly deaf. And so the only reason why they're alive is because they're poisonous. I think every creature should evolve to be poisonous. Like, if humans evolved to be poisonous, I wouldn't have to learn how to fight or carry a gun on me. If someone tries to rob me, I just have to get in their mouth. And then second fun fact I found out, I actually sent this in our group chat last night. Some species of frogs, the female frog will pretend to be dead so they don't have to have sex with the male frogs. Like, bitches, fucking, if you keep doing that, yeah. It's just, I guess my wife's a frog. You keep doing that, you might run into the wrong frog that's their kink. Ooh, dead bitch? That's cold-blooded and cold-bodied? That's cool. We're Dead Froggy Productions, so maybe instead of actually being dead froggies, we're just not horny toads. We're just faking being alive. No, you don't like that one, Trenton? Okay. Well, it's okay. That's our new jokes. We're going to transfer over to this to the couch, chat for a little bit, and then we'll bring up our guests. Man, Albert, Episode 2. We're here. We did it.
Yeah, we're not going to have to practice this one 3 times before we actually get to record it.
This will be, y'all only have to be in this episode once. Jake Roper had to do 3 episodes before we could actually get it nailed down. It was a month of test episodes.
I didn't know we were going to practice for so much, but here we are.
You ended up with, what, fucking 6 frog jokes?
Yeah.
Like, I was not expecting that.
I pulled it all out of my ass. It's been a busy day, so I haven't even had time to sit down. I listened to interesting frog jokes on the way here.
Really? Hell yeah. No, I've had that pumpkin froglet or toadlet joke or interesting fact for a while, and I got to format it into a real tight joke.
Yeah.
Man, you what all did you go over? I know you ended with toxic.
Yeah.
You said 180 degree sight.
Yeah, they have a 180 degree view, point of view.
Hell yeah. It's like they don't even need because owls they can go fucking 360.
Yeah, they're like basically full peripheral vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Frogs are what is it? Peripheral vision of a fucking man. I'm trying to think. What else did we have? We had You know, actually, how funny would it be if you get a girl home after our first date and you're like, babe, you want to smash, and then she just like
want to rib it?
She just starts choking like she.
Does bukkake like burn off your face if you're a frog?
God, you guys can't feel it through the camera, but it's humid as shit.
It is. Why did it get so hot?
It's so
because we knew we were gonna have to tell some new jokes.
That and you know what? It's on theme. It's like a swamp in here. Fucking totally croaking.
Not my swamp.
Not my swamp. Let's see. You know what? Let's just go ahead and get our first guest up here because I don't want to waste too much time. It's only got an hour. Let's get our first guest up here, Trenton Tebow. Let's tell our first frog joke from our guest. Give a hand to Trenton Tebow.
Hey.
Hi.
A frog joke? Yeah, they say the water's turning the frogs gay. Well, then why do they keep running away when I try to fuck them?
Hell yeah, come sit down, Trenton.
Trenton Tebow.
Trenton Tebow. Go ahead and grab that black mic. And then put the mic stand to the side. Hell yeah, Trenton Tebow. Let's just go ahead and get Stephen Taco up, do your frog joke, and we'll all sit down and start Toadally Croakin here.
Nice shorts.
Thanks, faggot. I meant ribbit. All right, so I'm going to keep it on theme. I looked up today some fun frog facts. Turns out that frogs and toads do not give warts. Yeah, dude, I got to come up with a new theory because I've been fucking frogs since I was a kid, and that explained the genital warts. I guess I've just been fucking toad women here. But that's all I got.
Hell yeah.
All
Stephen
right,
Taco, can you move that
yeah.
mic stand to the side,
Fuck
Mr. Taco?
no.
Woo, we love our tacos. Everybody. We love our tacos.
There's a light over there that says you'll never walk alone. What if I want to?
What if I'm on a boulevard of broken dreams?
Yeah, dude, fucking. What if our governor saw that sign?
Hell yeah, man!
So you'll never walk again.
You'll never walk alone or with anyone else.
Gives that poem Footprints, you know, the old Christian one where it's like there's 2 sets of footprints and then there's one set and he's like, God, where were you? And God was like, that was me. I gave you a piggyback ride the whole time. It's like you just see 2 wheelchair marks and then Greg Abbott's like, where were you, God? I was
giving you a toe. Yeah.
Hey, we're
Very
cooking.
nice.
You were a toe.
Hell yeah! He said 2 sets of foot. There's 2 sets of tire tracks. Man,
Yeah. There's 2 depressions, one from Greg Abbott and one from the tree limb that fell on top of him.
and then me doing Kermit the Frog impression. That.
Do you think he still has parts of that tree? You think
he saved a piece of the tree?
He's fucking talk shit to it at the end of the night.
I got the emblem, the badge from the front of the semi truck that hit me.
Oh yeah.
So I would like to say he's got at least some like bark or something.
It's like a wood
I don't
pipe.
know. I lost memory. I needed something to remember it by. I think he's got like 4 somethings to remember.
You gotta get it turned into a gold chain right around your neck, represent.
Dude, honestly, that would go so hard.
That would go so
Didn't
hard.
they have a Ukrainian flag on their 18-wheeler, right?
Oh, it turns out he was Russian. He wasn't in Ukraine.
Yeah, that's why he hit you.
Yeah, he was rushing around. No.
Don't you hate when you get hit by an ally?
Was it a Mack truck?
No, it was a Freightliner, which is an awfully big emblem. It's going to cover from nipple to nipple. It's going to be from like nipple to nipple, but it honestly might go hard as fuck.
It's going to cost you $200,000 just to get it bedazzled.
Greg Abbott probably has like a wooden pipe that he smokes, just like that tree smoked him.
I'm figuring out this soundboard.
Yeah, we got a plethora of sound. We have 2 banks of shit. We have the fucking. My favorite, but Nick Cano hates it.
That's a dead froggy. You said you got a plethora of sounds?
Yeah.
That means a lot to me.
Oh, yeah.
So it looks like we're being blue-balled on y'all's Kill Tony debut. These 3 right here,
man.
these 3, all big joke book winners. And we were fingers crossed that the episode was going to come out yesterday. And then my math was correct. It was not going to come out yesterday. I thought it was going to come out next week. And then fucking WrestleMania has to happen.
Even more exciting, like I was like, oh, 420? That's perfect.
Yeah, because then we can do our show and then immediately have watch party
that'd be
afterwards. But no, now we have to wait till 427.
Wait, what? It's not going to come out next Monday either?
No, because WrestleMania is this upcoming
on
weekend,
Netflix.
and they're premiering their WrestleMania episode on Monday instead of on YouTube. So no episode is coming out on
Dude,
Monday.
I feel like I wasn't even on Kill Tony.
Yeah.
At this point,
No
it's
one's
just-
going to believe
Yeah,
it.
it's just a story I'm telling to
It's like,
people.
who the fuck gave y'all big joke books for that picture?
We just got a group of comedians to all post about y'all getting big joke
I'm
books.
just telling girls, no, look, next Monday, I promise I'm going to be famous. I promise.
Everyone keeps asking like we're fucking lying.
Yeah,
Like,
look,
I think next week. I don't know.
I just need to borrow another $20 to float me until next Monday. I promise.
Albert has been riding the wave of getting a big joke book, getting pussy left and right. All of this big ass lie.
It does make you wonder how much one of those bonsai books would cost. Like if you're just a
I
good
don't know.
liar.
You borrowed $113 from me for it, so
It was only $13 for the book.
I thought that was shipping.
That's what I call gambling, shipping.
Oh, dude, I've been thinking about the Stanford prison experiments a lot.
Great show or a great movie. I mean,
Do what?
Just great experiment.
movie.
No, I meant just great.
Oh, okay.
They're great.
What side are you on in this theory of yours?
Dude, I want a theory.
What's going on in your basement right now?
What's going? So I kind of side with the guy that has hair like Jarrett of Ted Kaczynski, but I mean he wasn't in it. Was he in?
The Stanford prison experiment?
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
know specific people that were part of it. I just know the
You
general
got like
gist of what
MK
happened.
Ultra though.
Yeah,
he was definitely old.
I don't know about the same experiment, but they fucked with his brain.
He was around.
I think
Anyways,
he was MK Ultra.
was he.
I think so. Yeah.
That seems MK Ultra seems too
And
early
the Stanford
for that.
prison experiment is the most crazy example of experimenting at college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most people do threesomes. These guys are doing fucking prison experiments.
Wait, hold on. Any of y'all go to college?
No. You look at me.
I went to Weatherford College, so no.
Yeah.
It's like 13.
I'm not even gonna ask you even.
Steven,
The crazy thing was is I did go to college.
of all of us here.
Hey,
Did
come
I
on,
graduate?
graduated.
No. I went, though. Mine was kind of like out of spite, though. I had a teacher tell me that I was going to do nothing but smoke pot and watch SpongeBob SquarePants my whole life. And then I dropped out of high school, and he was like, told you. And then so I went and I got my GED and then started community college just like out of like, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
And then I got hooked on oxys really quick. I was like, he was
Like, I'm not
probably
going
right.
to smoke weed and watch SpongeBob. I'm going to smoke meth and watch whatever's on TV, mostly blank screens.
You found your major.
I got kicked out of a bedroom.
R.I.P.
Straight straight from Mountain View Community College to the methadone clinic.
What did you graduate college for?
Oh, because they told me to.
Okay.
Oh, what did I graduate with?
Other people.
Yeah, I was about to say about 400 other people that day. But bachelor's in business administration and minor in biology.
Hell yeah.
He said, fuck it, I'm just going to be a comedian.
No, do you know how much I hear from my mother of like, you know how much we paid for that schooling just for you to go up there and be an idiot? And I'm like, Mom, you've never even seen my act.
It's actually quite sophisticated.
My act is way better than my essays, I promise you, Mom.
Yeah,
That's how you found out that the fucking Egyptians
Hey, you don't
walk
talk
like
about
this.
my essays like that.
Oh. Too bad you don't have like a Mexican drum.
I know, I need to get some mariachi music. Like, we can get...
Oh, there's something that we need.
We'll
We
have to
do
make a
need
fucking running
mariachi.
list, because we have a whole extra bank that's not being used, and I think when we fill this
Yeah.
one, it'll open up another one.
You know what you need to add in there partially? I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so.
Yeah, I want to get a whole music section. I want to get a whole nature section. I want to get a whole bunch of fucking sound effects in here.
I don't know why that was funny.
Yeah, nature, fool.
Nature Holmes.
Nature boy.
Speaking of nature, fucking Taco's made to order clip came out, and I think I cut it out of the final clip. I'm pretty sure. But one of your polls was nature. When you said, okay, this one's nature, and everyone started cheering, you go, who the fuck cheers for nature?
Bunch of fucking pot smoking hippies. That's who, dude.
It was so hard to cut down your set because I had it at like a little over 3 minutes, and I wanted to keep everything. Was like, I guess I'll get rid of nature. Fuck nature, I guess.
Well, so since we've all done made to order now, like, what was y'all's favorite joke that y'all ended up having to write within the show?
Oh, my favorite one was about the human centipede.
Okay, I
love that one.
Were you talking about this last night?
No.
Oh, somebody else was actually. Clyde was talking about Human Centipede.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said I thought it was a woman's movie because how much sewing was going on.
Oh, shit.
That's good.
Taco, what was your favorite one out of all yours?
Dude, my favorite one, which happens to be my son's least favorite one, is the
Your
one.
gay son?
Yeah, dude. About him
Gay
being
baseball playing son?
My son was so upset because he's like, not only am I not gay, but I don't play baseball. It's like, it's for the fucking joke, dude. It's like, now everybody at school's calling me a faggot. It's like,
Yeah, because Dead Froggy stuff is getting posted all over high
No,
school.
dude, it's-
Dead Froggy's really popular in the high school scene.
Yeah.
Look,
Good with the
to be honest
youth.
with y'all, at least at Weatherford High School it is, because my son is showing everybody.
Hell yeah.
He's like,
Hell yeah.
look how gay my dad thinks I am, dude.
That's how Taco gets his views.
Hell yeah.
I'm about to
Come on,
start
son.
having my brother start doing shit about Tarleton. We're going to take over Tarleton and Weatherford High School.
There you go.
I already went to Tarleton. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
you gotta have a fucking rep there. We gotta bring you around to a fucking
Yeah.
what is it? Alumni tour.
Oh, yeah. Because I'm doing so well.
Tarleton, the gay Texas A&M.
How about you watch your fucking mouth?
Look at that, man. Your son's kind of like he must be less of a baseball player and more baseball equipment because he's really like a glover. He's got so many hands inside of him. Your son's gay. Albert, what was your favorite of all your shit you got?
One of them was for sure boys. Just a silly joke about boys.
I would love to hear this joke about boys.
Oh, boys? What can I say about boys?
I know Taco Son can say a lot about boys.
Dude, he's gonna hate this.
Hey, I don't know you, Taco Son, but you know what? Live your
It's
truth.
okay. High school is the perfect time to experiment with your sexuality.
Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that.
And college is a perfect time to be put in place into a fake prison and get the shit beat out of you.
You know how upset I'm going to be if one day my son comes out of the closet and he says it's my fault. I wasn't gay until you told everybody I was.
You spoke it into reality.
He
manifested.
He wasn't gay until I got a hold of him. At the age of 18. Sorry, your boy's joke.
What do you mean a kid became gay because of a podcast? That checks out.
The frogs are making the kids gay.
The pods are making the kids gay.
Was it Tide Pods? No.
Your bullies joke. What was your bullies joke again?
Oh, it's workplace bullies. That was another one. Boys and workplace
Oh,
bullies.
you know what? You did have a boys and a bullies joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, boys.
Yeah.
What was your boys joke?
Like, boys, what can I say about boys? They're back in town.
Woo!
Boys, my... God damn it, Taco.
Sorry.
Hey, no more ADHD stuff for you.
Taco's stimming right now.
My bad, dude.
Boys, what else can I say about boys? My uncle loves them, especially if they look like me.
That's true.
I want to press it so bad. There you go. Thank you.
It's like workplace bullies. Anybody else have experience with workplace bullies? You know, it's tough, right? Because you can't avoid them, which is why I no longer work from home or live with my dad.
That's the best part is there's no audience in here, so we get to make whether or not your joke bombs.
Yeah, fuck you, Tebow. I only had to wait 10 minutes to tell those stupid jokes. You're an evil piece of shit.
Hell yeah.
Man, this is way better than the podcast in your room where we just kept saying the N-word.
I disagree, actually, but whatever. We're having fun.
Dude, then we went to the bar and got fucked up.
Yeah, talk about some real perspective to listen to that now.
Oh, yeah.
We were living in Weatherford. Nick and Cam didn't even live together yet. Let's see, what else did we talk about back then? That was about a year ago now.
The same shit.
This was before Hardly Riffin', right?
Yeah.
What was this podcast?
Well, there was no name. It definitely has never hit in the air.
No, there was never any point. We just wanted to record a podcast. We were up late drinking, and they knew we had the equipment, so we're like, fuck it, let's try to record.
There was like 8 of us.
Yeah.
Who else was there?
There were 6. I don't know.
Anthony was there.
It's like you can't even tell the N-word was being said because it's overlapping with each other.
Thank God.
Yeah, it probably wasn't great. I'm sure.
No, it's just all 8 of them saying it in unison. This is like a chant.
We sang it.
That's really the only acceptable way to do it.
Yeah, we were like a.
But not even like a rap. They were like,
No, we weren't doing the spirituals. We were like a string octet. We were just like,
It's been a year already.
like coming out snapping with your hair slicked back, just walking up the wrong alleyway.
we weren't greasers. We were something. Anyway,
Dude, I want to hear this song so bad.
It's like the minute or the 2.5 Men intro, like men, but it's just the N-word.
Go ahead, Jarrett. Take it away, dude.
Me and Roper have been working with Ian on this house, and there's these 2 guys that were living there, Charlie and George. They're
Roommates.
They are roommates, and I was sitting there. I looked at them, and they went inside, and I was like, "Are they gay?" Ian says, "No, they're brothers," and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Doesn't mean they can't be gay.
As if that means anything.
I was like, at least hopefully not with each other.
What's their names again?
Charlie and George.
Those are the gayest names I've ever heard.
I looked
Southern
at
gays.
I looked at Roper. I looked at Roper and I was like, "Where's the half man?" And turns out the oldest one's son's in France right now.
Very gay.
That's what the gay one is.
What's your favorite joke?
Oh,
from
speaking of
Maid Order?
N-word, my favorite one was I got
You have a nuclear joke?
I got one of the things I pulled was, do you say slurs? What's okay to say? And I said, do you say slurs? On occasion. What's okay? Technically none. Unless it's just the boys. Too bad we're in a bar, so it's not just the boys. But no, I said one of the ones that I think is okay to say, I think you can say Chinaman if you say it like a surfer dude, like Chinaman. You can also say the N-word if you're reading Huckleberry Finn in middle school. And I'm currently going to college to teach middle school.
That joke did really well.
Yeah, that's good.
I had a lot of fun ones from that. I had once I'm going to work, I want to work on my bird call one. I don't really know exactly what I do. Oh, actually, my second favorite one was the authentic queso one, because we were at a Mexican restaurant and they didn't serve queso because it's not authentic to serve queso in a Mexican restaurant. And actually, I cook up a mean authentic queso. First, what I do is I take a block of Velveeta cheese. And then the whole joke is just me naming the least Mexican queso I could possibly come up with. Trenton wants none of our jokes to be good.
No. I saw some words in your little book, and the one I saw was Dick Twitter. And so,
Well, we're talking about that now.
Where's Dick Twitter?
Dick Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's Duck, but it's a really terrible U. Just my original thought for bird calls was being like, hey, Raven! Hey, Penguin! Hey, Duck! And then doing like the Twitter...
I like Dick Twitter better.
Dick Twitter's way better. My thought was with Twitter was like, if anyone does a bird call, like calls me on Twitter, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? If anyone calls me on any social media platform,
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
yeah, like if I get a call on Snapchat or Instagram,
Messenger is oddly the only acceptable one.
even then, no, if you're not giving me an actual
I tried to
phone
buy
call.
a Toyota Corolla from you 3 years ago. Why are you calling me on Facebook Messenger?
Oh my god! Getting a Facebook
Dude, I got a
message
call from
from
my Uber the other day.
Yeah.
I answered it, but it said this call is being recorded, and I answered it, and then so a non-white voice started speaking to me,
course.
so I didn't respond.
Hello, buddy.
Dude,
You left your
Is this a Trenton?
that dude drove crazy. I mean, you can't not tip him. There's not an option for. And if you give him 4 stars because you're not trying to be a dick, but you don't want to give him the 5. The Uber makes you give a reason.
Yeah.
And then I was like, fuck it. I guess he's getting 5 stars.
Yeah,
I'm not typing out my reason.
I do that all the time.
And it's racist, so.
This dude's gonna be so highly rated yet so unsafe.
You know what I
Just put
do?
NA, just not applicable.
I tip 5 stars. Look, dude, I take Uber like twice a day, and for a long time I was tipping $5, $5,
Yeah,
$5,
yeah.
and then it got to the point where it's like, dude,
It's a lot.
fuck Uber, fuck these people even driving Uber. Here's your 5 stars. Drop me the fuck off at work. I've become very resentful towards Uber drivers.
You're just gonna eat the cost till you get a car.
Yeah, dude, I
I got-
know.
But I mean, whenever you keep calling people about a Toyota Corolla, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Dude, I spent $30 on a fucking like a 6-mile Uber the other day. It was ridiculous.
How much?
$30.
Damn. Where did you go? Just from Fort Worth to Dallas type of thing?
No, bro, it was 6 miles. It was from Sagan's house to Frankie's for sharks.
The fuck?
Yeah.
$30? Holy shit.
God damn. I haven't taken an Uber since before I had a car. My mom never wanted to pick me up from work. I'd be at work at I'd get off at 9 and I'd wait till midnight and then an Uber would show up. And
Oh, hell
like,
no.
cool. There was this Egyptian dude that'd pick me up like every other day.
Did he drive like that too?
How do they drive anywhere?
That's how we got the turning signal. It's like, bro, we're gonna miss that.
He's going out the window. He puts his arm out the fucking window.
He's like, I got it, brother.
I think it's funny we're having so much fun, and there's just other people around here.
But no, there's an Egyptian dude I learned about him. He used to be a lawyer, and then he moved to America because his kid has diabetes.
Because they're not that smart here.
Egyptian law is a lot more loose than American law.
Yeah, moving here doesn't automatically make you smarter.
Oh, dude, Egyptian law. What does that look like? Oh, you got. Let's cut his hands off.
What do you do to a thief that's stealing the third time? I guess cut his dick off. I don't know. He's gonna be a rapist too. You already know it.
What do you?
You know how hard it is to grab anything with no elbows?
Just soccer shit away.
Great. What's
No,
next?
honestly,
No
if you cut
armpits?
off both hands and they're still pickpocketing with like their toes or some shit, let them have it. That's a fucking career. They've earned it. They've earned
That's
it.
his calling in life.
Dude, you're saying the Michael Jordan of pickpocketing. Sometimes you just have to sit back and let greatness roll.
You just catch a dude with his foot in your pocket. What the fuck are you doing, dude?
Isn't it crazy you see stuff like that and then you still see our governor and you're like, fucking walk, pussy.
Just try.
Yeah, dude, cut them off, walk on your hands, get on your skateboard like that one kid that was running back in high school that had no legs. And did y'all ever see that? The kid with no legs, and he tried to be running back in high school, and you just get to, you just get to see him just like... Dude, it was crazy.
They gotta have him and the blind kid.
Oh, dude, that was the core memory. I don't know where that came. Imagine getting tackled by a guy with no legs. How like that? This dude, you just got that rock dude from fucking Pokemon
Geo, dude.
No, fucking terrifying. I would literally scream.
Dude,
Going to hell, dude.
You'll see the
Dude, and
blind kid that was on part of the
Yes,
football.
yes.
They need to have just a 1v1 football. Blind kid that can
Fuck,
run
dude.
versus kid with eyes and hands.
no, the thing is, the guy with no arms is black, so he's crazy athletic still.
He's somehow doing cartwheels with just arms.
Still being able to slam dunk.
He still has a great stride somehow.
Dude, it's like just using him to reinvent the wheel.
Like, so he's got to obviously only be on defense, because what does he do once he catches the ball? he's one
just
arm
rolls.
down. He's just
He rolls
one-handed
fast as
fucking
shit.
crawling across.
Well, dude, he went around school on a skateboard. That's how he got to class. Which, I mean, luckily he had long arms.
I would love to be a new teacher and just be a hard ass. I'd love to be a new teacher and be a hard ass, like, no skateboarding in school.
Oh, dude. Yeah, dude. Can you imagine, like... So, like, obviously, like, we feel for those people on this podcast. We're not ableist or anything like
we're
that.
totally croaking.
Yeah. But, like, that's a terrible situation for that poor boy. Hold on, let me not call him boy. He's black.
You better not.
Whoa, dude.
He's older now. That poor man. I mean, that's a rough situation. But having that coming out of an elevator, bro,
Terrifying.
dude, I'd be gone dude, coming down a hotel hallway, I'm fucking gone. Like, I'm sorry about your disability, but you know what? I've seen movies.
As you're running away. It's not because you're black.
A courtesy beep.
It's not
or
because you're
something.
black, it's because you're a freak.
It's partially because you're black.
It doesn't help.
It still kills me that his dick's still probably bigger than mine.
Oh my god, he's
Well,
got to
dude,
have such bad like carpet burn from it dragging
Dude,
across the floor.
I was gonna say, imagine the calluses on that thing.
Oh no.
It's always on that fucking grip tape.
I imagine him playing that trumpet.
He buys him some grip tape pussy.
Grip tape pussy. Holy shit.
I don't know. Y'all got any new bits you're working on?
Actually, I have a new bit that I've been extremely excited about. I think I realized that stripper names are always like kid stuff, like Candy or Bunny or like Honey. It's never something that like adults like. Like you'll never hear welcome or up next to the stage, cheap gas. Even when it comes to things like cereal, Trix is way better, and for kids. Raisin Bran, that's not a sexy stripper name. Like, she's gonna go up on stage and give you 2 scoops of something, I don't know. Ice cream, like Ice Cream Rocky Road, Cookies and Cream, Vanilla's all better stripper names. Way better than like Pistachio. Like Pistachio sounds like a stripper who's really shy. You really gotta like crack the shell to get her to.
Yeah, when you hit her.
Dance.
Coming to the stage, expendable income.
Or the last thing from last night I came up was like Honey's a good stripper name. You can come in Honey, you call her Honey Nut, and then you just get out of there. Cheerio. Yeah, that's
yeah,
what
but Honey Bunches of Oats makes you wonder what all them oats are made out of.
Honey Bunches of Oats is just an Amish stripper.
I like that.
It's a wood pole.
Oh, dude, imagine the splinters. Dude, hold on. Before metal poles were invented, can you imagine being a firefighter? Just having to go down that and be like, ow, ow, ow.
I like that.
Every time there's a fire, like, do they really need our help? I don't know.
Why are firefighters upstairs all the time? They couldn't make it one story?
Why can't they hang out downstairs?
Yeah.
Why are they so against going down?
Yeah. Like, how many firefighters tripping down the stairs did it take for them to do the pole situation?
Why not? Yeah. Where's the fire escalator?
They're like, they can't wait the elevator. It takes too long.
The fire dumb waiter.
It is a good ploy though to get children to want to like have the most dangerous job ever. Yeah, but you get to slide down a pole though. As a little kid, you're like, I want to be a firefighter because I get to slide down that fucking pole.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. And then you gain weight, and then you realize the amount of pressure it puts on your palms going down, slowing yourself down on the pole.
If I was a firefighter, I'd never want to like go hang out and eat lunch and shit because I'd hate to climb the pole every time.
That's the whole reason why. Enough about dead children. Climbing back up that pole.
Dude, I have a friend who does he's a fire assistant or something like that. He's around fires or something. He puts on.
He's a fire assistant. He's throwing wood in all the fires.
He puts
come on, fire. You can do it.
He puts on a uniform and all that.
Comes back with a coffee mug of gasoline. Here you go, sir.
But
he's the nemesis of Smokey the Bear.
The fire assistant versus Smokey the Bear.
But he was complaining about his job on Snapchat, and he just like this building on fire. He just has a video of it. It's like another day at work. And he's like, "Don't you have something to be doing right now? Like, why are you? This would be like someone bleeding out, and a surgeon's like."
Selfie.
Not this again.
I'm gonna go around to all the fire stations, greasing their poles so they can get to the fires faster.
It's just like you have very unaware. It's like, have you ever seen those deals of like unaware like people running off a cliff, and it's like how many of them have to die before it's like they've come up to level, and you're like, oh, there's a cliff here. It's like how many firefighters going down a grease pole before they just build up. All right, new bit, Albert.
Well, I was gonna say, is it like every fire station 2 stories? Is there a 1-story fire station? I guess it's easier to drop down than it is to run across the fire station.
There's definitely some like redneck towns that have like a fire trailer. There's no
They don't have to
in the
get
trailer.
in a fire truck. They just start the trailer.
That's all they do.
They don't even get to call the trailer. Someone jumps in the front. That's the truck that's pulling the trailer, and they start moving. Like, oh, I guess it was the fire.
That's like the construction workers. They just like, all right, you can go. All right, now you can go.
It would be hilarious. Pull it up with a fire truck to like a Home Depot. Like, we got a fire, guys. Let's get
We need backup. Volunteer rows. Volunteer arenos.
El Spicio. El Spicy building.
We need helpo.
establishment es a fuego.
I'm terrified of police, and legitimately, if there was ever like a fire or like a medical emergency that I was a part of, I'd call 911 and be like, "Hey, I need the fire. Can you not send the police?" Which I think is the most suspicious way to ask for help.
For real,
legitimately.
like, why do they include cops? What if there's black people in the house? They want to get saved, not getting beat the shit out of.
I need an EpiPen. I don't need an officer there.
Wait. This is Section 8 housing. Let's shoot the fire out.
Yeah, they've never tried that before.
Well, anybody else got a new bit?
Oh, I just came up with a new bit.
Okay.
Isn't it crazy? It never makes the news when we set Section 8 housing on fire the way we did Waco.
That's good. You remember when I was talking to you about like getting rejected from jobs, and you were talking about like getting rejected from Indeed or something like that? Remember we were talking about that? Because I was talking to you about getting fired from Amazon. You made some joke about like yeah, I can get fired from, or I can get rejected from Bumble, but not Indeed or something like that.
Yeah.
So like I was trying to think of like a way I could make like a sort of a misdirecting joke about getting rejected that goes into getting fired from Amazon.
Real quick, just because Bumble, I get rejected on Bumble so often, I just feel like a bumbling idiot.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah,
It wasn't
somebody
worth it.
call this guy's fiance.
All right, so anybody else will experience in rejection. I think the hardest part is no matter how much effort you put in, you still have to keep applying for new jobs. Like
Not even talking about the loss of income.
the loss of income.
Yeah.
What do you mean? So no matter how much effort.
I mean, pretend you spend all this money on dates and shit like that. Pretend you're spending money whenever it's actually you just lost your income.
Okay.
Like that's just where my mind. Anyway, sorry.
Getting rejected from jobs, you're losing income. Getting rejected from bitches, you're storing up so much cum.
I'm out of cum.
I'm just really looking to see what this outcome is.
Like I can handle rejection on Bumble, but not on Indeed. That's bullshit. I got fired for the first time last month from Amazon for speeding violations.
And now I'm about to get fired for the second time from Amazon.
I just thought I was giving people prime time deliveries, but my dispatch didn't appreciate that. But I got another job with another Amazon company, and that's the joke. Yeah.
That's a huge company. When your company's so big that you get fired and rehired from the same company.
Yeah.
Got any new bits?
Well, let's talk about Albert's bit for a second. Albert, how is it being fired from a job?
Okay, my bad. No. Sorry for taking over your podcast.
It's okay. Fuck it.
I should just quit getting so many bookings and all that because I'm late to the mic.
Yeah, damn. Trenton's not gonna let this one down. I was gonna take over his hosting spot at Hyenas one time because he was fucking late. Got up on stage, was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna host. Trenton walks in, I'm like, fucking that dude's gonna host.
No. Let's talk about what you were saying.
Oh, okay. No. So someone said.
Did you hear some jokes about him?
What did I say?
It was very funny because he wasn't expecting me.
Yeah, I wasn't. Someone said, or Trenton's on his way, and I'm like, it's okay. He's getting booked so much he can lose hosting an open mic or something like that.
It's like, oh shit, there he is.
Yeah, and then he literally walked in. I was like, holy shit, okay, he can take it.
It was very funny. I love Jarrett very much. All right, so you got fired from Amazon because you're driving quickly, which knowing riding with you often, I'm surprised it was the driving quickly part and not the extreme braking at the last second part. That you got fired for.
No.
All the packages just flying off.
Oh my god! Have you taken a sharp turn and just hear 5 overflow boxes just fall over?
Oh yeah.
It's like somebody's MacBook is fucked, but who cares?
No, legitimately, don't order a TV or a
Something
monitor
valuable.
or something.
Yeah, I delivered a 32-inch TV the other day. I couldn't fucking believe it. I was like,
No.
who the fuck ordered this from Amazon?
Certain people are going to be like, I'll keep track. Oh, that's a TV. I'm going to make sure I don't fuck fuck that one up. But there's people that will just chunk that shit in there, or like if it's too big to go on the shelves, they'll put it on the floor and then they'll just be walking over the packages without realizing it. Like, you're gonna get your TV and there's gonna be a footprint in the middle of it.
Well, like, there's no way possibly to sit here and pretend like you're gonna think about that every time you're moving every single package. Like,
yes. I take a sharp turn and your fucking TV is all the way on the other side of my van. I'm like, that's a yikes.
Whenever you're looking at 350 packages a day, but there's not a chance.
No, fuck that. No, I would never.
What's y'all's podcast about over there?
What's going on over here?
Dr. Pepper, baby, it's good and nice.
He just started singing that over.
Looks like we're starting the Taco and Tebow podcast. Welcome to the first episode. Every episode of Toadally Croakin, halfway through, we're just going to have a new podcast start.
Sorry, y'all were having a moment. Y'all were talking about something y'all could connect about. We talked about Dr. Pepper. You know what? We were trying not to interrupt you, and I feel like you're trying to call us out and trying to make us feel shame for something. You know what? I don't feel shameful for.
Fair enough. No way.
Speak your truth. They appreciate your truth.
And
right,
now,
guys.
underneath every one of your chairs in here, you will find a loaded AK-47.
You will find a broken TV delivered by Amazon.
The bartender just looking at us like, what?
You get an AK. You get an AK. You get an SKS, you Russian piece of shit.
That's very funny.
Hell yeah. Well, Taco, do you have any new bits you're working on?
I don't, dude. I'm a hack.
Tebow?
Man, I don't know if this is a bit. I kind of want to take that Uber thing I was talking about just a second ago. That was funny when we talked about it. But I get really anxious whenever I drink. And I feel like that's a normal reaction, but I think the only problem is that I treat my steering wheel like a fidget spinner. I think that's the big problem. And then I've got this, I've been adding it. There we go. Now, now put some wheels on that motherfucker.
I treat my steering wheel like a fidget spinner. I just keep losing it.
You're not a hacker, you're just a prop comic.
And then I've been talking about this. I need to get more natural saying it. Like if I said anything, some of the sentences I've read out of a smut book. If I walked up to a woman in a fucking Kroger's and said that to her, I'd be arrested right away. And because like those smut books are crazy. If you went and put that on TV behind a news reporter, any line out of there, and they just put police say. Police say that the attacker grabbed her throat and pressed her against the wall before using her to pleasure himself how he seemed fit. You'd be like, that guy's horrible. Send him to prison. But you put it between two covers and put some red lettering on the front of it, and women are like, that's hot.
Dude, I'm getting worked up, dude.
Well, yeah, that's because you know those guys. They were in your cell with you. You're like, oh, I fucking miss Jeff.
You know what's crazy is there's an alarming amount of smut books in prison.
And that's dangerous too, especially depending on if they're the ones like my fiance reads. Maddie is obsessed with smut books. There's this one called Haunting Adeline, which is about a serial killer who kidnaps a chick. And in this case, he's being the good guy because he's killing other serial killers, but keeping himself preoccupied by perpetually raping this girl until she falls in love with him. That shouldn't be in prison.
No. Keep going.
Okay, so
I'm almost
now. If that's in prison,
okay,
that's a not good reading material for convicts. I don't feel like.
Hold on, I do have a question for you. Did you in prison? Did you ever have a guy that like was a really good artist and just drew tits for y'all and shit?
Yeah. So like, that's funny you say that. There was this kid that like he was like 20, and he drew pictures and he was trying to sell them. We're like, dude, we have jack shots. Like nobody's gonna buy your drawings of titties. Dude.
But then he saw it was Pokemon fan fiction, and oh my god,
that's where he should have went. But he was trying to do like realistic ones. He drew pregnant bitches. It was really. I bought one, dude. I was like, just for the creativity. I was like, I'll buy the pregnant one.
He doesn't charge that much either.
And then the next
Two
one.
soups. Yeah, two soups.
He just draws square Roblox tits.
The Tomb Raider tits.
You buy the pregnant one from him, and then like a couple months later, he's like, I got the one where the baby's born if you want.
It's a black baby.
Well, they're in prison, so obviously.
It's I'm not associated with that.
You can't say it like that, Trenton.
It's 2 soups for the postpartum and 1 soup for the
Soup currency.
So my question is, would the drawing with the C-section scar cost 3 soups or 1.5 soups?
Chicken noodle for a sexy doodle.
See, they needed you in there, dude. He couldn't sell these for shit, dude. If he just had one gimmick.
Oh, dude,
Right.
he needs to know his market.
What was that female chick books that they used to sell? Is it chicken noodle soup?
Chicken noodle soup for the soul.
Is that what it is?
Chicken noodle
like
soup
that.
for the teenage soul. That was in prison.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
weird,
those are
weird
old.
book to be in prison. That was in there.
Did you write any novels?
No, I read a lot though. Read a lot of those smut books, dude. I took a lot of showers. You'd be surprised how words can get you worked up though. You're like, oh fuck, dude.
If you imagine you're the one with the dragon cock,
Yeah, you ever read My Struggle?
Dude, so I was reading this smut book, Mein Kampf, the other day.
Read it.
you're in prison reading My Struggle. Like, what about all of our struggle? Okay, fuck this dude.
That's how you get into communism. It's like, what about our? Starts off socialism, like, how are we going to fix our issues? And then you get into my struggle and how it's more important than our struggle. But no, man, dude, have y'all? You have a fiance. Have y'all like sexted with a girl in the past like couple years or something like that?
Nah,
You know?
kind of.
What kind of answer is that? That's not even a full no.
Yeah, that should be a.
I don't know. We don't
Not
really like
at
full
all.
on sex. We'll be like, I'm gonna fuck you later. I'm like, cool, okay.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say we do the traditional sexting of like, I don't know, fucking.
I thought Jerry would just be like, no.
So
Never.
no.
so
I'm working.
So women really enjoy these smut books, and they enjoy it when like you go into like, if you tell them what you're gonna do to them, blah blah. You go into full detail. They're so into it, and then you're like, what are you gonna do? And ladies just go retarded. When it's their turn, they're like, I'm gonna shove your cock down my throat, and it's like, yeah, that's what I wanted to say to you, but you would have been like, you gross. It's like,
Have you ever what is it called? Have you ever stolen literature to send to a girl?
Stolen? Yes, I've stolen a lot. Wait.
Have you ever copied a section of a smut book to send to a girl during a sexting interaction?
no,
It's a
no,
good
I haven't.
question.
I'm very good at coming up. Y'all know how good of a writer I am. No,
Yeah, all these bookings he's getting.
but no, I do have an embarrassing stealing story for you.
Okay.
You said steal. One time I was dating this girl and we needed condoms, so I went to Walmart and I found a box of condoms, and I was a teenager. I didn't want to go check out, so I just took them over to the jeans section and took them out and acted like I was looking at jeans, and I took all the condoms out, put in my pocket, stole.
For some reason, I thought you were going to say I put one on and just walked out with it. Like you put on like a shirt under your shirt.
And she was like, "Did you get them?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I pulled them out, and she's like, "Where's the box?" I was like, "It's still in there." And she got extremely like anxious, and she freaked out, and she was like, "You have to take those back." And so I had to go back and take these condoms back and put them back in the box that I left in the jeans section.
Well,
That's a real story.
It's much like it's much like a
Wow.
It's much like buying a gift card. You have to go to the cash register so they can activate them. The condoms won't work.
It won't work.
Yeah, they didn't activate the condoms yet.
It's like, I'll get pregnant if you wear those, you idiot. You gotta pay for them.
Oh, so I get these ads a lot for like because I play stupid games. Like I shoot animals for
You win stupid
for
prizes?
coins. I shoot animals for coins, and I find it to be very relaxing. But I get these ads on there, and the ads will be for those like online games that are like the casino that you can win money from. Not like your actual gambling, but like
Not like the cool gambling sites, but the fake gambling
you know the
ones.
one that's like, oh, yeah, but they made $114, you know. Anyways, and there was this one. In the ad was this guy DoorDashing, or not DoorDashing or whatever, and he was delivering condoms to this apartment, and it was like these people never tip. And then he just jams a bunch of holes in the. This is a game ad. This is a game ad. He stabs a bunch of holes in the condoms, and then they tip him like $200, and he's like, oh, thank you, and then he leaves.
Man, no, it would be cool if the second part of the game is now you have to break into their home and replace the condoms because you feel bad.
Yeah, or you have to push the woman down the stairs because it was definitely an upstairs apartment. You could tell just by the way it was.
Yeah.
Damn.
I have two stories that your stealing condom story made me think of. First off, a bad stealing story. I was probably like in first or second grade or something. My dad and I were at Barnes and Noble, and while he was checking out,
bad boy.
while we were checking out,
You hear this? His dad reads books.
What a freak.
You have a dad? That's so cool,
hey,
dude.
you went to prison too, and there's not much you can do in there.
Your dad just collects bags of leaves off the side of the road that aren't even his.
Not his at all, dude. My dad made me stop the other day. Was like, "Hey, go grab those bags." I was like, "What?" They were like somebody else's trash pile. I was like, "Are you stealing leaves right now?" He's like, "We don't have trees in my neighborhood. We need
You mean
these."
compost?
So is he gonna build a tree out of leaves? What the fuck is he doing?
He's a plant guy now.
Oh, I guess compost.
Make,
That makes more sense.
Making mulch.
That makes
Okay.
way more
It's
sense.
So you're at
old.
Barnes and Noble.
So yeah, I was at Barnes and Noble, and while my
What'd your
dad
dad go to prison for?
I don't think he actually went
Reading
to
too
jail
much?
plenty of times. He might have gone to prison before. I'm not sure.
What'd he go to jail for?
Being a dumbass.
What was her name?
What was her name?
Say her name.
Well, I know he's probably gone to jail for drugs. I never really asked him what he's gone to jail for. Violent stuff, I'm sure. He made the mistake of before he went to jail of getting tattoos that are vaguely gang related. Like he has a spider web on his elbow because he thought it was cool, but apparently that's a
Oh, he did not get that in prison?
no. He has a spider web on his elbow with the cross in the middle of it, and then he also has my brother's handprints on his chest, which I guess apparently
Mexican Mafia?
also are
Local forever.
My dad has a star on the back of his head. Which
Jesus Christ! How many gangs is he planning on joining?
has
Jesus.
accidentally gotten several gang tattoos.
Like, no. He got it from Barnes and Noble, actually.
Hold on.
I'm like, what
hold
the
on, hold on. Do y'all know who Rich Piana is? You
That
should know.
sounds familiar.
The bodybuilder.
Okay, yeah.
He had the spider webs on like his delts and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
There was this chick who showed off her titties the other day. I say the other day. It's been several months ago. It was one of it was one of Drew Horn's friends, and she had spider webs on her tits, and I was like, Rich Piana titties.
Those are gang affiliate knockers.
What I only refer to her now.
you
as.
could never enjoy those.
Oh, dude, no, I definitely could have. Not anymore.
Trying to shoot webs on those, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Even better is if the nipples were the spiders, like legs coming out of the nipple.
Dude, my ex named her tits John and Lennon. And she wouldn't let me shoot on them. Dude, I was at work the other day and someone said, I showed them a song by John Lennon. It was called N-word, or Women Are the N-Words of the World.
Okay.
And she goes, someone should sue this guy. And I was like, something way worse happened. I promise he got his.
So I was at Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, exactly.
And my dad was checking out, and I grabbed a piece of chocolate from the counter, but we had more errands to run, so I couldn't eat the chocolate in front of him because he didn't buy me any chocolate that day. And so we run some more errands, and I totally forgot about it. And so we're like almost done. And I put my hand in my pocket, and I pull out, and there's just melted chocolate all over my hand. And so I got yelled at in the parking lot while covered in chocolate.
Dude, what a weird way to just be crying. What are you doing?
Now we can't come unless he shits himself.
Oh my god!
Now he's in the scat porn, dude.
It also reminded me of the first time.
Back to strippers.
It reminded me of the first time I bought condoms. I was 16, and
Did your dad remind you of the first time you bought condoms?
Talking about your story.
Oh, my
your
bad.
condom story reminded me about the first time I bought condoms. I didn't drive a car yet, so my buddy Zeke drove me to Walmart. And same situation, I'm a teenager, so I'm embarrassed to buy condoms. And for some reason in my mind, it was less embarrassing to have my buddy walk with me to buy condoms.
It's just two teenage boys going in
the thing
there to
is,
buy
Zeke
condoms.
is 3 years older than me, so it was a 19-year-old and a 16-year-old walking into Walmart to buy
He's
condoms.
about to get some dick. It's like when you're like shopping at Walmart, you have toilet paper, and everyone knows you're going to take a shit soon. It's like the same fear.
Oh my god!
I get too high when I go to Walmart sometimes. I'm like, man, everyone's going to know I got a shit soon. I got this 24-pack of fucking toilet paper. It's like insecure for no reason.
That one's really
that
quiet.
boy was about to shit.
One
That's like what I'm always waiting for.
I would have showed Steven.
That's like my intrusive thoughts. That boy needs his shit.
Is that what you think about when you see other people buying toilet paper?
Yeah.
That's why you're a bad person.
Every time I see women with toilet paper, I'm always like, wow.
Gross.
I'm
just
sweating
huge
so
piss.
much right now. from the laugh.
So 16-year-old Jarrett is over there with the condom, with the 19-year-old. You want to know what Jarrett sounded like that night?
No, it's even more hilarious. Is that night I went over to Maddie's house.
He ripping it wide open.
So I went to Maddie's house with this fresh pack of condoms me and my homie procured. What the fuck? I'm using new words, guys. But no, I went to Maddie's house after I got these condoms, and once we started fooling around, we were watching The Office, and in hindsight, we realized that it was actually during the sexual assault episode, or the sexual, the HR episode. What is it? The sexual harassment orientation episode.
Yeah.
And that's the episode that I lost my virginity to. Both Maddie and I lost our virginity to that episode.
Holy shit.
Wait, so you and your chick have only had sex with you and your chick?
Yeah, me and Maddie.
That's fucking crazy.
I was
dude.
16, she was 19. She groomed me perfectly. We're still together.
Yeah, scary shit.
But that's why I can't talk about my sexual accomplishments often, because everyone knows who I'm talking about.
Pretty crazy.
Jared, I need to get you a hooker so bad, dude.
You are
Jesus.
the only friend I know that can say that.
That's crazy. Maddie, I love you, but that's crazy.
Yeah, and she only one guy.
Dude, that means y'all both tried vanilla ice cream. We're like, yup, that's my favorite ice cream from now on.
It's one of my jokes.
Never gonna try any other ice cream.
I'll tell you, what we do ain't vanilla. What we do ain't no vanilla.
Love vanilla ice cream. Maybe double scooping it sometimes on
Like,
anniversary
we don't
night.
eat Neapolitan, you shit fuck. Get the fuck out of here with your Neapolitan.
You have the only girlfriend that's never tried chocolate ice cream. That's fucking crazy, dude. Hell
Smart man.
Hell yeah. Dude.
Oh my god.
I love Maddie so much more now, dude.
What's funny is she hates vanilla ice cream.
We know. That's why she enjoys the books. And this has been...
Oh my god, we have...
Yeah, we're out of time.
We're actually...
That's great.
Hell yeah. No, actually, I have a joke.
Great place to end that.
It's so funny because we could have just been doing it wrong this whole time, but it's just that's how we learned it from each other.
You could be. Y'all made a kid. You're doing it.
I guess you got to put it directly in the belly button to get her pregnant. Her uterus is in there somewhere.
So, well, to think that y'all been fucking for what, 16 years now, and y'all have one kid?
Well, not 16 years. We've been fucking for almost 10.
Oh, fuck, I forget how old y'all are. That's what I meant. My bad.
We've been fucking for 16 years. We've been fucking since I was 10. And
Y'all haven't been fucking since y'all were 10?
Not by choice.
Yeah, me neither, dude.
Grow up. So fucking immature. Child porn is so immature.
yeah, what the funny thing is the thing is that we haven't. So sexting, back on sexting, we haven't legitimately sexted or traded nudes since it was illegal for me to be trading nudes. So I was allowed to keep all her shit. She had to delete my stuff immediately.
Yeah. Well, yeah, y'all haven't been doing it together.
That's crazy, though.
That's insane.
That's very. But who's out here just saving dick? I assume you're sending dick, right?
What do you mean?
If you were gonna send a picture, you're yeah. I mean,
It's just Jarrett bent over showing butthole and shit.
No, not even, just taint pics. You can see in between all the stuff.
Dude, I could see Jarrett being a full mirror guy, so I was like, but I was
With a bow tie on.
There's Captain Morgan pose. That's her dad's favorite alcohol, so.
They had to like slowly dip into it. So like Jarrett just has like duck faces with the shirt off and shit. You're like, I'll try a butt pic next week, but.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Trenton was accidentally right because we actually have reached the time for the end of this podcast.
I wasn't accidentally right.
It was so fast.
He's got an alarm set, dude.
He was like, dude, I want to get out of here. That's what's going on.
Yeah, dude, I'm going to get a Gusto's burger and go to Dallas. That's what I'm going to do.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, this has been episode 2 of Toadally Croakin. It was a fucking good one. Thank you guys for joining us. Before we get out of here, you guys have any shows coming up?
I'll be chauffeuring my girlfriend to do a show in Houston where I won't be doing any time this weekend. And then I've got Lubbock next week. And then I don't know after that. I'm sure I've got a calendar, but I don't know what the fuck's on it.
Yeah.
Oh, just real quick, who's the artist you're opening for?
His name's Cole Barnhill.
Okay, cool.
He's a real rock and roll guy.
Is he like a Texas guy?
Yeah. He lives in Lubbock. From Lubbock.
Okay, cool.
So I don't know. I think I'll be doing stand-up in between him and his opener sets while they move equipment and shit like that. Or maybe I'll just open up the whole concert. I don't know.
That's nuts. Hell yeah.
Steven, you got anything coming up?
Yeah, we got, was it April 23rd, a big laughs for Demo. Demo's putting on a fucking show. It's going to be a black show, so.
Hell yeah.
Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice. Do-do-do. Yeah, hell yeah.
That's a Tequila Thursday, right?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then May 2nd at Crabs and Laughs, we got Trauma Dumping. What's up?
Dead Froggy!
Yeah, come on. And then May 4th, I got Eric Abinante versus the World.
Hell yeah.
At Cicada. That'll be a fun one, dude. I've been looking forward to doing that
Man,
for a while.
it was so fun last night. I wish we had enough time to do the panel because we didn't get to do the panel. But besides that, it was so fun.
Oh yeah, Eric's dad was awesome.
Yeah, Eric's dad was on one. He was heckling throughout the entire thing. You couldn't get one joke by without him wanting to add.
Stevenson?
Yeah,
Eric
no,
Stevens?
Eric Abinante's
Wait,
dad.
okay, that's the Eric y'all were talking about. I don't know why I had
thought
Stevenson.
of the other Eric.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about Stevenson's.
Yeah, Eric Stevenson.
Yeah.
Stevenson makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
No, Eric Abinante's dad was on a sick one. He was non-stop.
yeah.
Hold on, before we move any further.
Wait, is that
Can we peer pressure Steven Erickson into Eric Stevenson? Can we peer pressure Eric Stevenson into taking a fucking shower?
Doesn't mean it'll work.
Dude,
it's just one person grabs his leg, the other person grabs his arm. With just
I
throwing
peer
a
pressured Nick into carrying like mouthwash. It didn't do it. It didn't do any good. But like maybe we can fix one problem.
Let's just make him like a vest of car fresheners.
Dude, yeah, it smelled like black ice.
Yeah.
Black guys.
Hell yeah.
He already
Yeah, if we thought black guys were vampires trying to kill him with garlic,
If anything, he smells like
he smells
brown
like
guys.
garlic and ass. That's what he smells like.
He's a vampire? Holy shit.
He smells so bad. Oh, Jesus Christ. Crack the windows, right?
Anything coming up for you, Albert?
Other than our 420 show at the gas station,
yeah.
I do have a show with Panda Chicone coming up on Friday, May 15th at 8:30 in the Red Room of Hyenas. Tebow will be on the show also.
Yeah,
and a couple other good friends.
I just kind of put it together. It's whatever. I kind of made the lineup and the flyer.
Yeah, he's going to be on the show doing something, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I guess so.
He's on the flyer, that's all it really is.
Did you bring it up, though?
Well, it was me and Brendan McCamey were the one there, but Panda has a relationship with old what's his name?
McCamey.
No.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Panda has a relationship with old the
Guy?
owner.
Randy.
Yeah, Randy.
Yeah.
And so that's the only way we can get shows easier.
Yeah, I like that. You picked a great lineup. Then I don't remember you saying that you put together a show. Obviously, I give you credit for that.
Hell yeah.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
It's all right, dude. I'm sorry. I didn't
You know
mean
what?
to steal.
Yeah. You know,
Kiss the ring, Albert. Kiss the ring, dude.
kiss the spinner.
Yeah, like Steven said, May 2nd, Crabs and Laughs in Grand Prairie. I'm going to be hosting this trauma dumping, my first time hosting trauma dumping. And then the next day, May 3rd, at Dallas Comedy Club, I'm doing stand-up roulette. That'll be my first time at Dallas Comedy Club.
Hell yeah.
I've never been there before. Yeah, so that'll be fun. Well, thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for being a part of the podcast. Come to Distribution Bar live. Watch the podcast because right after this, we are doing a punch-up open mic. You get to see some comedians working on new shit. We'll do kind of like this thing where we riff back and forth with them after their sets. And we love you guys. Thanks for listening. Thank you guys for coming.
Shout out to Steven Taco, Trenton Tebow. Love you guys.
That's that froggy.
Steven Taco, I forgot to do this during the actual episode, but what topic should we do for our next starting joke?
Drugs.